Teka, naiyak ako. Okay.
Huh?
Hello everybody and welcome to this week's video. I'm your coach TGS, and this afternoon I want to share with you something that's very personal. You see, I was, how would I say it, decluttering my bookcase, and I found this magazine, Secrets of the 100 Most Successful Women. And in this magazine, you have all their stories, short and long articles, that I've decided to read this from cover to cover and consider this as part of my 52 books in the year. After all, it is very good reading material. After reading this, I was so inspired. In fact, U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, she's the first female elected Speaker of the House of Representatives of the United States, said, "It's your problem if you don't recognize that women are ready for any job." I really believe her. In fact, in this magazine, number 100 is Wonder Woman herself, Gal Gadot. And you know she's Wonder Woman, right? A superhero. But is that why I like her? No, it's because I found out from this that she was a member of the Israel Defense Forces. She was a combat trainer. No wonder she looked so firm and she looked so strong. That's Wonder Woman for you, right? So, I've also realized that CEOs, COOs, CFOs, managing directors of the biggest brands in the world, for example, Pepsi, Xerox, what else? JP Morgan Asset Management, Universal Pictures, Fox Television, and yes, I've been using their cup. I don't know if you know this. Starbucks. All women. So from Supreme Court justices to entrepreneurs to celebrities who have taken on causes like environment, slavery, apartheid, what have you, they have become trailblazers in their own fields. And so I was so inspired that I want to share you my top 10 list of the women who have inspired me and shaped my 27 years in my career. Okay? So this is Coach TGS TNT list. TNT stands for tried and tested. How do I know? Well, I have embodied a lesson for every woman that has inspired me. So are you ready? Okay, let's begin with number 10. Number 10 is actually composed of three women: Katherine Johnson, Mary Jackson, and Dorothy Vaughan. These are the three characters in a movie called Hidden Figures. It's actually based on their true stories. In a nutshell, these three African American women are the first women who worked with NASA in the 1960s. And obviously, they were discriminated against because of race and gender. But in the end, Katherine Johnson was responsible for solving the mathematical problem that launched John Glenn into space. Mary Jackson became the first African American female engineer. And of course, Dorothy Vaughan was the one who was able to navigate through the huge IBM computers because it was the first time they were using them at NASA. You know what they taught me? They taught me the phrase, no limits. That's what we all need. No limits. Number 9, Oprah Winfrey. Of course, Madame Oprah. Why? Because Madame Oprah, who is the queen, I would say, of television, battled against, again, race, gender, and also has taught me to find your purpose and add passion to it. Put them together, you'll probably be the the richest female celebrity. Her purpose was to make use of the talent given her. And that's what I like about her. She used what she was good at. That's the message. Let's use what's given to us. Let's use the talent that we have. Because that's why we were made. That's our purpose. And then do it with passion. Number 8. Again, a group of women. All the women with great abs. All the women who are physically fit. You know why? Because they teach us to look good. But I don't want those that are muscular, ha? Gusto ko yung those who are, they have great abs like J-Lo and Beyonce and Catherine Gillian is my favorite. The one who played Ruby Roadhouse in Jumanji. She has great abs, but she still looked soft and feminine. That's my inspiration. Why do I like them? Obviously, they teach us to be fit, yet feminine. Now, they have to inspire me more because I haven't really exercised so that I'd look like them. But, that's still a goal. Let's see. Abangan na susunod na kabanata. Okay, let's go now to number 7. Number 7 is Anna Wintour. Do you know Anna Wintour, the editor-in-chief of Vogue? When the movie Devil Wears Prada was shown in the theaters, my staff went crazy. They felt they had the real-life Anna Wintour in their midst because they looked at me as a tough boss and I don't know, maybe I had a cold temperament at that time. But what I liked about Anna Wintour was she had a complete image. She looked the part. She was a brand. Anna Wintour, you knew who she was. That's important. Who are we? What is our image? How do we look? How do people perceive us? We should have that brand. And that's what Anna Wintour has taught me. Now, number 6 isn't, well, I wouldn't say she's like Anna Wintour because now she's in the world of politics. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher is the only female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, served 3 consecutive terms, and was dubbed the Iron Lady by no less than the Soviet Union press. Again, going back to my staff, they called me Iron Lady, Oriental Tiger, Dragon Lady, Dragon Boss. That's why Coach TGS has always been affiliated with the Dragon. Why? Is that because we're cold-blooded bosses? No. Because we know that leadership is tough, the climb is tough, but we have what it takes. And you know what it took for us to become good leaders? Discipline. That's what Margaret Thatcher taught me. Discipline. Okay, we're halfway through. Number 5, and this is controversial, Cory Aquino. Think of whatever you want to think of her, but she's on my list. When Ninoy Aquino, her husband, was assassinated in 1983, there was no strong opposition leader that was going to go against the Marcoses at that time. The only popular choice was Cory. Did she want it? No, she didn't. She was, just like she said, a plain housewife. But she stepped up to the plate. She was there when she was needed the most. That's leadership. Step up to the plate. That's what she did, and I admired her for it. Number 4, Saint Teresa of Calcutta. I actually prefer still calling her Mother Teresa, although she's a saint now. But this little woman who brought compassion to the poor taught me one of my biggest life lessons. Simplicity. You know, she only had 2 habits. The one she's wearing and the one she just washed yesterday. Talk about simplicity, huh? You know, when I was younger, I would take off my stress by shopping. And so I had a lot of clothes, I love shoes, I love bags, and I love shades. My staff will attest to that. I'd wear them on top of my head. I'd still do that. I still do that up to now, except that I can't do it inside the house, okay? I'd look silly. But I was doing retail therapy. And obviously, that was expensive. So my staff, my personal assistants, they all gathered around and asked me, "Ma'am, may kota ka ba in spending every day? You don't have to, you know." And I realized that simplicity is the key. Now I espouse that mindset. So be simple. Number 3, Michelle Obama. She's in the cover of the magazine. See that? Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama, apart from her fit arms, I can't say that for myself, her fit arms and her wonderful smile and her positive disposition, has taught me to do the balancing act. She has taught me to become a great partner to my husband, the same way she was with Obama, a very supportive partner. She showed me to become a great mother to her 2 teenagers, as well as being the mother of the United States, fighting for advocacies, especially those that involved healthy living. She wrote a book. She did everything, but she did it while balancing her time, her effort, her energies. And that's what I learned from her. Balance. Number 2, and I am sure this is probably on everybody's list. Mamma Mia. No, not Meryl Streep. Mi mama. My mother. Her name is Maria Primitiva. She's Neng to her relatives, but she's Marie to her social circle. Mama's in heaven right now, but consider this a tribute to her. You know what I learned from my mom? Resilience. Play with the cards you are dealt with. Whatever situation, good or bad, like this quarantine, go with the flow. Be resilient, be patient, be persistent. And you know how she did all this? Remember, we were 6 girls in the family, handful. She did it because of her deep faith in God. And that is her greatest legacy to me. That when all else fails, kanino pa tayo pupunta? Diba? So deep faith in God. You can never become a leader if you feel you are the greatest. There's somebody greater up there than all of us. All of us even combined. That's the power of having deep faith. Finally, my number 10, Ada. Ada has inspired me the moment she came out in this world and continues to inspire me every day, especially now that we're all locked together in a house. She's very stubborn. She wouldn't come out. It took me 10 hours of labor only to find out that I will still have cesarean in the end. It was so much pain. Mothers, you know this. But when she came out all pink and all beautiful, my husband asked me, I don't know if it was my husband or my sister asked me, will you do it all over again? And the answer is an overwhelming yes. Why? Because I've never felt that love and joy when she came out. And because of her, I was inspired to wake up, work every day. I was inspired to do my best and show her, hey, I'm the best mother. Okay, this is my list and this is my channel. So, forgive me na for that one. But at least for my daughter, I wanted to present myself as a perfect mother, as perfect can be. And up to now, she inspires me to become a very good example for her. A very good version for myself, for her and her brother. What Ada has taught me is unconditional love and gratitude for everything that has been given to us. The gratitude of having family, the gratitude for having whatever is given to us right now. That is what I have learned from Dragon Baby. So, just a recap, Take a look at the slide. Look at everything that I have learned from all these top 10 women in my life. That is why TGS is TGS right now. And I thank each and every one of them for the life lessons that they have taught me in my journey. What about you? Who are the top 10 women who have inspired and motivated you to become the best version of yourselves? Make a list. That's your homework. So, if you like this video, push the like button. Also subscribe so that you can see all my other previous videos. There's also a notification bell that you can push so that you'll be notified for all new videos. And I am in my social media platforms. Just take a look at the link below. This is Coach TGS signing off.